Hey everyone, so today we're going to be replacing this existing sliding glass door handle down here just with a new trim kit. I got a matte black one that I ordered to match the rest of the finishes in my home. So we're going to take this one out and we're going to replace it with this trim kit over here. Just to give you a heads up before I jump into that, any products I use, any tools, any materials, all that's going to be linked in the description below in case you're interested in getting any of those for yourself or doing a similar install at your home. Okay, first thing we need to do is take off the existing handle. There's just a couple of screws here on the interior side, so just gonna loosen those up, and then we should be able to take that out pretty easily. And as you can see, I actually just dropped off the other end of the handle outside while I was doing that. Then you got the finger latch that goes in there to actually lock the door. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the other piece outside. So before we get putting on the new handle, we just need to measure the thickness of the door. There are a couple different thicknesses that are standard. Depending on that, it'll tell you what screws you need to use with your new door handle. Okay, so ours is 1.5 inches. You'll notice that this door handle actually comes with the screws already labeled to let you know. So this one here is for about 1.4 inches to 1.5 inches. So that's what I'm going to be using, but it also does work well with doors up to 1.75 inches. Okay, now we're ready to assemble the escutcheon to the actual handle. So this is the escutcheon plate, and then this is the handle. And whenever you're doing this, just want to make sure you install them with this more, I'll say this more curved, sharper curved end towards the top. And then you want to orient it so that when you're pulling on it, you're pulling towards the way the handle is curving and you're not trying to pull the opposite way on it. So just look at the way your door's oriented and where the handle's going to go, and just make sure you have that set right. Okay, and then just gonna assemble the actual escutcheon plate to the handle, making sure I have the correct orientation. Okay, just one. And then when you are figuring out how to orient them, just keep in mind the one that has the extra screws, these are going to actually screw from this escutcheon plate through the door to the other one. These should be on the interior of your home. So when you're determining how to orient your handle, if it needs to be this way or this way, just keep in mind this is for the interior door. Okay, we'll assemble that other one. Okay. Yeah, now when you're going to install the new handle, the first thing you need to do is put in this thumb lock. And this kit did not come with the actual Mortise lock inside the door. So this one's just gonna slide into the existing one, but you can see in there, there's a little keyhole for this to fit into. If I can get it to go. Okay, so that needs to sit in there first, and this is what actually is gonna lock and unlock the door. Okay, and then we'll first put on the interior one, which, as we mentioned, could be designated by having those extra 2 holes in the center. And then when we have that placed, we'll throw on the exterior one, and then we'll just go ahead and screw those in with those screws that were intended for the 1.5 inch thick door. just make sure to hold that in place or else it will pop off pretty easily. Okay, then we should be good to go. Just to reiterate for this one, it did not include the actual Mortise lock inside the door. So that's this piece and this piece over here. So those still don't have the matte black finish that I'm going for. So I might end up replacing that as well, but this one actually was pretty simple install for just the trim kit of the handle. But thank you again for watching. If you got value from this video, I appreciate you giving me a thumbs up. If you want to keep being notified whenever I post new DIY or home improvement content, go ahead and subscribe. But thank you again for watching, and we'll see you here on the next one.